What's up, love us, and welcome back to my channel, You Love India. I'm India. If you're new, so go ahead and click the like, comment, and subscribe button while you're here. Also, don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you are notified every single time your girl drops a video. So, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I will be giving you guys all the tea on my teeth. Yeah, all the tea on these teeth. Yes, you guys have been DMing me, messaging me, WhatsApping me, emailing me to find out the tea. So guess what? Your girl is about to spill the tea on these teeth. So with that being said, before we get to this video is sponsored. Oh my God, I love my sponsors. So y'all know your girl is on the road to doing her thing. I'm super duper excited. Like, the sponsors is hitting back to back to back to back. So this sponsor is Cinched Shapewear. So let me just tell you guys a little bit about Cinched Shapewear before I show you guys the product. Cinched Shapewear is a legging that is the newest waist trainers that provide women with shape that they want while still being able to be active. So I'm going to show you guys on the screen how I put these on, how they look. They also is a neoprene material to make you sweat. So this is for people that want to be snatched. It's kind of like exercising while looking fashionable. Like, that's what it's giving. It increases sweat and fat burning. They're breathable material for everyday wear, meaning you can wear this with a nice top and you can look like you got on regular clothes, but you're actually burning, burning your fat and sweating and exercising. It comes in long pants and it also comes in the capris. I chose capris because I plan on wearing these at work. It's hot as hell in Miami, Florida. And I want to sweat, but I don't want to be drenched in sweat while I'm working. So I do plan on wearing these while I'm at work. And I got a size extra large. So as you guys see, this is the packaging that it came in. And it says Cinched. Y'all see Cinched Fitness and Yoga Wear. This is their information to reach them. They have Instagram and Facebook at cinchedyogaware.com. So make sure you guys head over to those social media outlets to check them out. You guys see I have an extra large. So I'm going to take it out to show you guys it. So this is how it looks. It's the top. They have the name Cinched right there. It buttons up. Y'all see how this snaps right here? And it has 3 levels. You got 1, 2, 3 levels to put this on. Y'all know that you always start out, the first one, I'm sorry, you start off with the first latch. The more and more you start losing weight, you go to the next latch and eventually to this last line of latches right here. That is where you will start noticing that your waist is coming in. You are dropping those pounds, baby. The fat is melting. So these are how they look. They also have like this cool material at the bottom down here. They have the shape out area for your buttocks. So yeah, definitely go grab you a pair of these from Cinched Shapewear. Don't forget to follow them on their social media networks, both on Instagram and Facebook. So let's just get into this video. All right, so it's time for the tea. It's time for the twerkulator. It's time for the twerkulator. I'm gonna shake my money maker. I'm gonna shake what my mom gave me. All right, y'all, no peripheral. If y'all see me in my phone, that's because I wrote some points down because you guys were asking me things, and I'm trying not to forget anything. So I'm praying I don't. If I do forget anything, if is there anything you want to know, baby, the comment section is wide open. Drop the comments down below and I'll be sure to respond to you. So first things first is, who's my doctor? My doctor is Dr. Sergio Cuella. Now, Sergio Cuella is new on the block. He's not one of those big dental work doctors yet, but baby, trust me, he's on the rise and he's going to be up there really soon because the work is bomb.com. So my doctor is Dr. Sergio Cuella. And I found my doctor simply by scrolling on Instagram and looking at his work. A friend of mine actually tagged me on his page and was like, hey, check out his work. And I went and I seen it and I fell in love. Then like 2 months later, somebody that I know personally had went and got work done, and I started DMing them, asking them the process, like how was everything, because his teeth came out nice also. Now, if you're looking to get veneers, let me just tell you this: do your own research. What works for you may not work for me. What works for me may not work for you. Be mindful that everybody's teeth are different. They're shaped different. They're grown in different. Everybody's mouth is different. So work that I might have needed to be done, you may not have needed done, and vice versa. Gratefully, I did not have to have my gums shaved, because some people do have to have gum contouring depending on how your mouth is structured. I did not have to have any of that. Thankfully, you know, I had all of my dental work up to par before I went over there, because you guys know prior to the veneers, I've worn braces for 2 years, and it kind of helped my process. I also paid for him to have the take the braces off. So when I went over there, a lot of the dental work I didn't have to do or have done, because I'm regularly going to the dentist. Like, I am definitely the best friends to the dentist. So yeah, do your homework. Secondly, which teeth did I get, porcelain or resin? There are 3 types of veneers. Actually 2, but there are 2 names for one of the types. You have porcelain, which is what I have. I have porcelain teeth. And then you have resin and you have ceramics. So resin and ceramics are the same thing. Some doctors say resin, some of them say ceramics. Resin or ceramics, whichever your doctor chooses to use, is a bonding agent. It is 80% porcelain and 20% resin or ceramic, whichever other name that they use. I'm gonna just say resin, because resin is the one that's most popularly named when it comes to veneers. So the resin teeth are a totally different procedure from porcelain. You have to make that decision for yourself, because both of them have pros and cons to both dental works being done. So I'm first going to talk about the resin, because a lot of people tend to go to resin first. I feel like a lot of people go to resin first because resin is more affordable. Resin is cheaper. Resin is a quick fix, in my opinion. But it can also be a trial for people that may not know if they really want to have this permanently done to their teeth. And I'm saying that because resin is like a bonding agent. They do minimum filing, if not no filing at all, to your teeth. And they put like this bonding agent on your tooth, each one individually. I'll probably put a video on the side to show you guys the demonstration of how it's done. From what I'm told from my doctor, your mouth is open for about 6 to 7 hours, and they're definitely bonding each tooth on. It's like a paste that they're putting on top of your teeth, and they shape it out and buff it out and file it out to look as natural as your regular teeth are. The procedure is done in 2 days. So you're there for 2 days. It's a 2-day procedure, and it's cheaper. I believe it costs about $3,500. The life expectancy on resin is about 5 to 10 years. The cons to that is there's staining that's involved. They stain very much easier. They have a shorter life expectancy, and they're more vulnerable to be chipped because it's a bonding agent on your teeth. Versus porcelain, which is what I have. Porcelain is more durable. They have a life expectancy between 15 to 20 years. Each tooth is made in the lab, so you have to get your mouth fitted. So they're going to take bondings of your teeth, and they're going to make each tooth individually. This porcelain are like little caps. So it's like I have caps on top of each one of my teeth. My teeth are filed down, but they're filed down very minimally. I'm going to insert a picture to show you guys how much my teeth was filed down so you guys can see exactly how much he filed down my teeth. My teeth were not filed down like those little shark teeth. I know a lot of people go to Turkey, and there's some other doctors that file your teeth down extremely small to a little nub. You don't want to do that, because once you shave your teeth down, there's no coming back from that. Once your teeth is gone, they're gone. Now you're going to have to go to the next procedure, would be implants to fix whatever imperfections that you may have because of you doing that, and you may not like the work. So porcelain has a longer expectancy of your teeth. They're more durable. Porcelain also has more of a natural teeth look. Resin is something that they're trying to make or mimic as a natural teeth. They also have a funny feel. They feel like gritty-ish, like it feels like a material. It don't really feel like teeth. My teeth feel like teeth. It feel like natural teeth. It don't feel like anything is in my mouth. Another thing is price difference. Porcelain, I paid $7,000 for my teeth. Be mindful that everybody's price is different. You know, sometimes doctors go up depending on, you know, once once they start getting more and more clientele. Some doctors do go up in pricing. Some doctors do go up in pricing depending on what needs to be done to your mouth. Be mindful that I did have to pay to have my braces taken off also. So I paid $7,000. Now, also be mindful that if you are choosing to put porcelain in your mouth, that you have to be over there for a whole week. I was there for 5 days. I got to Bogota, Colombia, which is where I got my teeth done at, in Bogota. A lot of people go to Cali, Colombia, but my doctor was in Bogota, which is the capital of Colombia. So I went to Bogota, and my bad, I'm having a brain freeze. I went to Bogota and I paid $7,000. So the porcelain, I was there for 5 days. I got there Monday. On Monday when I got there, he cleaned my teeth, did my molds and stuff for my teeth, and then he sent them in to get made. By Thursday is when my teeth was ready, and he had me come back and I put my teeth on Thursday. So it took about a week. So if you are getting porcelain, you have to be there for a whole week, versus getting resin, you only have to be there for 2 to 3 days. The next thing, because I'm starting to get off track, I told you guys I paid $7,000, got to be there for a week. The color, my teeth on screen, they may look extra white. Sometimes I feel like they're a bit too white, but this is definitely something new to me. But everybody else says that they look natural, like they don't look too white, they don't look like The Mask. And I don't have the big old horse teeth, so I'm definitely grateful for that. The color that I have is M2. M2 is the medium white. He has a chart with so many colors or teeth. Like, you can get your teeth done in your regular teeth color, which means if you guys don't want that white Colgate smile, if you don't want the celebrity smile, you can just want, you know, some people just want to have nice pretty teeth. They don't want the white color. They just want their teeth to look nice in their mouth. You have that option. You do not have to get white teeth. You can get whatever shade you want. Like I said, I got medium white. I didn't even get the brightest white of the white, and I still feel like my teeth are white. So I can just imagine how the whitest white would have looked. But you have that option. What I did like is, before I did finalize my color, because I was a bit like undecisive about which color I wanted, it's like a little teeth chart, kind of like if you guys go to the nail salon for my ladies and they have the nails that's on those little sticks. Same thing with the teeth. He did let me take each tooth and like put it against my mouth or against my skin to see which color I felt looked better on my skin, like so I can kind of see how my smile would look before I made a final decision on my tooth color. So I don't know how other doctors do it. Like, I don't know if the color chart is the color chart for all dentists. Some dentists may have their own name for their color of teeth, but mine was M2. My flight was 3 hours, and I paid $360 for my flight, a round trip. So yeah, $360 for the flight. The room was $280 for the room. Now, be mindful that the prices over there is in Colombian pesos. When I initially paid for my hotel room and I was signing my receipt, the receipt came out and it said like $1,200 and something. So, you know, I was like, hold on, like I thought the room was $280. And she was like, no. It's in Colombian pesos. Your bank is going to convert it to American money. Don't worry about it. So when I looked into my banking app, it was definitely in American money and it was definitely like $280. So you do not have to worry about that. A lot of the things over there will be in Colombian pesos, but if you're using a card or anything like that, it will be converted over to American money. Transportation is included in the price. My doctor had wrote me the night before and he sent me a video of the driver that was picking me up, and he also showed me the driver's name and sent me the driver's number. So the driver picked me up from the airport, took me to my room. I checked in. Whenever it was time for me to go to my dentist, to go to the doctor, he picked me up from the room and took me to the doctor and brought me back. And when I went home, I was provided a ride back to the airport. I did not leave back with the driver to the airport because my flight was early that morning and the driver was not available that time. So he did come into the hotel and pay for me to have transportation that picked me up from the hotel and took me to the airport to go back home. The room food is good. The food is definitely good over there. If you're there for the whole week like I did, like I went to the store and bought some things and put it up in my room. There's definitely a language barrier over there, but the doctor definitely speaks fluent English. He definitely understands and he's able to communicate with you. The driver, not so much, but he does use a translator, so he's able to communicate if you have any questions as well. Did it hurt? My teeth did not hurt at all. The only time that I felt uncomfortable, which is what it is, it's kind of like a little uncomfortableness because they have that mouth guard thing that holds your mouth open. So that's holding your mouth open the whole time, which gets so uncomfortable because you're sitting there with your mouth stretched wide open so that, you know, he could either clean your teeth or he's bonding or doing whatever it is he has to do. That's the most uncomfortablest part of it. And then the filing, like the noise was kind of like or whatever, but it did not hurt at all. I did not have to get gum contouring, so I cannot tell you how that process goes or if it's any pain with gum contouring because I didn't need any gum contouring. The only sensitivity that I did have was when he filed my teeth down to make space to put my other tooth in so that they could look as natural and the teeth didn't come out as big. It was a little bit of sensitivity because, you know, the teeth was filed down really small, so I feel like my nerves was a little bit open. So when he was applying the veneers, he had to airbrush my teeth because they had to be cleaned off and very dry so that he could put the bonding agent to put the teeth, the veneers on my tooth. And it was so sensitive, like to the cold and the air and stuff. I did ask him to numb my gums right there, and he did numb it. And after that, I didn't feel anything. Everything was nice. Everything was smooth, but it doesn't hurt at all. You do need a COVID test to go over there and to return. When you go over there, the COVID test has to be taken 3 days prior to the procedure, and it has to be the PCR/SARS test, which is the one that goes to the lab. They do not accept rapid tests to enter Colombia. When I went through customs, I don't know if it's because I had an early flight. I got there like 9 o'clock in the morning. Customs was not busy. I was in and out. They didn't ask me anything except for I believe they asked me what was the purpose of travel. That's about it. But everything else was definitely fine. Definitely in and out. I was in and out the airport really fast. I called the driver when I got there. The driver pulled up and everything was smooth. Coming back, you need to take a COVID test in Colombia to get back home. That test is dependent on the airlines that you're traveling. I traveled on JetBlue. So JetBlue, when I went online, it didn't really have any travel requirements as far as testing. So coming back over here in the States, I don't know about any other state, but in Florida, COVID testing is free. Over there, you have to pay. I believe I paid $60 for the rapid test, and it's $100 for the PCR/SARS test. So I paid $60, and they had the doctor has referral of a nurse that comes to your room, and she takes your COVID test in your room. She swab your nose, give her your ID, she writes all your information down, puts your stuff in the semen things, and then she takes it to the lab within an hour or 2 hours. She'll email you over the results and everything like that. And all you have to do is screenshot it and you show the results to the airline's counter when you're ready to board the flight. On your way going back home. So they would definitely keep up with you. They would definitely ask you, the doctor would ask you what day is you going home, to make sure that he has someone come out to test you so that you get your results in time so that you can make it to your flight. The doctor was super nice. He checked on me the whole time while I was there. He also offered services of like tourist entertainment and stuff like that. But I was so scared because I traveled alone that I was just like, you know, I didn't want to do anything because of the language barrier. I didn't want to be saying yes or see to things that I really didn't know what the hell I was saying yes to. So, yeah, I believe that's everything. Oh, important part. How did I get my quote and stuff like that? What I did was I took a picture of my tooth, the front profile, and I took both side profiles of my teeth, and I DM'd him my pictures of my tooth. When I DM'd him the pictures, he responded back with a quote. From there, I paid a deposit of $500. I paid my deposit way like in March. Is when I paid the deposit, and he told me that, you know, the deposit was good for the rest of the year, that I had anytime during the year to get a date and let him know. So once I got on a date and I got things approved by my job, I went ahead and I told him the date, and he told me to book the flight. Once I booked the flight, I had to send him over my itinerary that the flight was booked and the time and stuff, which he just needs that to you know, give it to the driver so that the driver knows what time and what airline you're flying in and out of. I also had to send him over a copy of my passport with the passport number, and that was it. I was not scared at all once I got there. Now, initially going, I was nervous and I was definitely scared because you guys know Colombia is very dangerous, and you know, they have their name. But once I got there and I was in the hotel room, I was very comfortable. Like, he called, checked up on me. I met his wife. I also met his son. He, you know, told me about, you know, him being in the business, how long he's been in the business and stuff like that. And I felt very comfortable. Another thing I would suggest is that you book your flight to stay an extra day after your dental work. If you're getting risen and you have to be there for 2 days, stay 3 days. Thankfully, I stayed a day longer, and that helped me out because when I first got my teeth done, the inside of my bottom teeth, they felt like weird. Like, I felt very weird outside of the normal weirdness that you're supposed to feel, because mind you, I just got my braces taken off and I just got some new teeth put in my mouth. So I was feeling very weird, and it was like very uncomfortable, but it wasn't a weird that I felt would go away. So I felt like the inside of my teeth needed more buffing down, or like smoothing in the inside of my tooth. So I wrote him on WhatsApp and I was like, hey, you know, can you file down the inside of my tooth a little bit more smoother? Like, it feels very weird when I talk. And he didn't have a problem with that at all. He was like, you know, no problem. As soon as I'm finished with the patients for today, I'm gonna have the driver pick you up and bring you back here, and I'll fix it for you. So when I got there, I showed him what I was talking about, and he, you know, he felt the same thing, and he you know, buffed it out and made it very much smoother. And now, like, I don't feel anything in my mouth. Like, sometimes I forget that I got my teeth done because it feels very normal. The only cons to this is that you're gonna have a lisp. I heard people say that within 2 to 3 weeks that it goes away. Some people talk weird depending on your mouth structure and stuff like that. I don't think I talk weird. I'm able to close my mouth. I don't think that I got horse teeth or anything like that. Like, I don't think my teeth are bucked or sticking outside of my mouth or anything. I've seen some people get their teeth done and they can't close their mouth. Like, I could sit here and talk without my mouth very wide open. So sometimes I do have a lisp. I noticed that, like, my S and like certain letters or certain words coming out, sometimes it feels like I'm talking with something in my mouth. But I'm hearing that over time it will go away and that I will get either used to it or something. So I'm hoping that it goes away more than me being used to it. But other than that, I have no regrets. I feel like I spent a nice amount of money for my teeth, and I actually like my work. I have no complaints at all. I have no regrets at all. Yeah, so I hope this answers all of your questions about my teeth, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything that I left out, anything that you did not understand, or anything that I may have forgot to mention, then either drop it in the comment section, or if you guys want privacy, you don't want people to know that you're interested in getting your teeth done, you guys can DM me on Instagram at YOU_LOVE_India, INDIA, and as long as I see the message, I will respond back to it. Also, the information to the doctor will be, I'm gonna link it, I think, in the comment section. For sure, I'm gonna put it in the description area. So that's all for this video. I hope I didn't forget anything out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that if you guys are going to be getting a new smile, I hope that you enjoy your process. I hope that your process is smooth and that you like your results. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel while you're here, and also hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye.